The source of the parasite causing stomach illness affecting thousands of people in the U.S., including Colorado, has been a mystery. But now there is new information. Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Kim Christensen. The FDA says iceberg lettuce seems to be the common denominator, along with Taco Bell and the food supplier Taylor Farms. That company also supplied the onions at the center of the McDonald's Quarter Pounder illnesses in 2024. Here's NBC's Ann Thompson.
In the wake of a major outbreak connected to a parasite found in produce, Taco Bell moving quickly to remove the questionable lettuce from its menus, saying in a statement, the affected ingredient from our supplier is being indefinitely removed from our supply chain nationwide. It comes as NBC News has learned the FDA is investigating iceberg lettuce sold to Taco Bell by Taylor Farms as a potential source of the cyclosporiasis outbreak. Overnight, the FDA saying its traceback investigation has identified a single supplier of iceberg lettuce from Mexico that was used by Taco Bell locations. The foodborne illness can cause weeks of severe intestinal distress.
I felt like there was a lead ball in my stomach.
Jessica Murphy-Smith is one of more than 4,300 people in Michigan who've gotten sick. She says she ate bagged salads at least once a day and also had Taco Bell.
I realized about a week before I started feeling sick, I had a cheat day and I went to Taco Bell and had 2 tacos.
And there was lettuce on those tacos?
Yes.
So far, the lettuce has only been linked to 5 states, mostly in the Midwest. But it's believed nearly 7,000 people across 34 states have been sickened.
I don't think that the work is done, but that's why I call it the beginning of the end. Unfortunately, we'll see more cases as that all plays out. But hopefully, we're over the rough patch once we've identified the main source.
So far, there's been no official response from Taylor Farms. As for Taco Bell, it says it has taken precautionary action and is encouraging all relevant restaurants, retailers, and food service operators to do the same.
So we made it to Friday, but not only was it a hot week, it's going to be a hot weekend. Today is another ozone action alert day. This alert goes until at least 4 this afternoon. So it's best to stay inside if you can and avoid any intense outdoor activity, especially anyone that's older or vulnerable to breathing problems. Let's get right to our full forecast with Chris Bianchi and our 9 News Weather Impact team. A couple more days of the heat.
Couple more days and a heat advisory just issued for Sunday as well. Kim, I'll show you that coming up in the next couple of minutes. A little bit of good news, I suppose, when it comes to the air quality. You've probably seen all the craziness in the upper Midwest, on the East Coast, where they're really just choking in that Canadian wildfire smoke. We are, of course, not seeing that here in Colorado. The air quality concerns here in town are because of ground ozone. And that means, generally speaking, if you want to get those outdoor activities done, air quality is generally good in the morning until about now-ish, until about noon, 1 o'clock. The air quality tends to be pretty okay through the morning hours. It's in the afternoon where that air quality goes down. Right now, 87 in the 9 News backyard and out at the airport, 90 in Greeley and in Fort Collins. A little bit of a rain-cooled 68. That's kind of refreshing and nice to see there in Telluride, and 68 in Leadville there at 10,000 feet. Next 12 hours will be on the toasty side, as you might imagine. If you're going to the Rockies game tonight, you don't need to bring the rain jacket. It's going to be dry tonight at 20th and Blake in downtown Denver. Drop into the 70s late tonight. 94 for a high temperature here in town. It is hot. It is sunny. We're doing it all over again. Wash, rinse, repeat, that sort of thing for us here in Denver over the last few days. But we do have some monsoon showers and storms over the southwest and some active weather over the Midwest as well. We're going to see some of this monsoon moisture finally move over the Continental Divide and reach us in Denver next week. I'll tell you when and take a full look at that 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Chris. A man has been arrested for a shooting last night that hurt a woman near the ICE detention facility in Aurora. The shooting scene was just around the corner from the facility near Peoria and East 30th. A protest was happening outside the ICE facility at the time. Protests happen there frequently. Aurora police have not yet said what led up to that shooting or if the man and woman knew each other, but they do say she is expected to survive. Commerce City is the latest police agency to investigate an e-motorcycle incident involving a child. Police say a juvenile was on one of them, ran a stop sign at 119th and Jasper late last night, and a vehicle hit them. The crash sent the child flying off the bike. While the child has a number of serious injuries, none are believed to be life-threatening. 2 separate rescues have been needed at the same time at the same abandoned missile silo in Arapahoe County in the last 10 days. And fire crews are now sending out a message about it.
It's an incredibly hazardous environment, and putting my rescuers in harm's way consistently for that is a problem for me.
It also costs time and money to save people who are actively going onto private property without the sign, with the sign surrounding it, and down the silo that has fencing around it as well. An 18-year-old woman got stuck July 8th, and then just a week later, a 28-year-old woman and a 19-year-old man also couldn't get out. The people in both incidents have fines to pay, and they face trespassing charges. Firefighters warn they are about to start charging $5,000 for the rescues. If you're really curious about what's in those silos and what it looks like, well, here's a look. About 10 years ago, former 9 News anchor Gary Shapiro went down there for a story. And even then, they had a problem with midnight explorers. They were always trying to do the same thing. This morning, a semi caught fire, forcing northbound I-25 to be shut down near Happy Canyon Road in Douglas County. South Metro fire investigators were on the scene about 5:30. Didn't say it was under control until about 45 minutes later. They shared the serious damage to the truck. No one was hurt.